is exploring angle pairs. So different types of angles that are going to come into play. The first, and I got the definition up there for you, two coplanar angles with a common side, common vertex, and no common interior points. Do you remember what the interior of an angle was? We went over that yesterday, right? So inside that angle. So let me get my ruler out because you know I don't draw straight lines. If I were to draw an angle here, or a pair of angles here, that looks like this. Okay, if this is angle 1 and angle 2, we would say those are adjacent angles. And if you look at the qualifications, they have a common side. So the line that's in between them, this line here, the non-straight line now, that would be their common side. They share a side. They have a common vertex. This is their vertex. And no common interior point. So there's no overlap of the two angles other than the side and the vertex. Okay? They could also look like this. Okay, it doesn't have to be a straight angle. It can be this setup as well. So if this is angle 3 and angle 4, we would say those are adjacent. Do you know what the word adjacent means? Next to. Like if I am adjacent to my document camera, I'm next to my document camera. Okay, so they're angles that are next to each other. They share a side, they share a vertex, they share nothing else. Just those two things. Questions on that? Okay, second one then. Vertical angles. And this is not like vertical, right? You know vertical lines. Vertical angles are different. So there's two angles whose sides are opposite rays. Do you remember what opposite rays are? You have a ray going this way. Where's the opposite ray going? The opposite direction, right? So two sets of opposite rays are going to form what are called vertical angles. And we're going to just draw it like this for now. Okay, so here's the vertex. You have one pair of opposite rays going this way, one pair of opposite rays going this way. Your vertical angles would be angle 1 and angle 2, for instance. Those are vertical angles. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you more about those, but any guesses what might be true about those two angles? They're the same. They're congruent. But for now, we just need to know that they are vertical. So angle 1 and angle 2 are vertical. We could also say that then angle 3 and angle 4 are vertical. Okay. So far, so good? Slow down, speed up. You all right? Complementary and supplementary. You've maybe heard of these before, maybe you haven't, but complementary, one thing I want you to notice, that's not an I here, right? It's not a compliment. Oh, your hair looks nice. It's not compliment, it's complement. So they're complementary angles. Two angles whose measure have a sum of 90. So if you have two angles, and it can only be two angles, you can't have 6 angles that add up to 90. It's 2 angles that will add up to 90 degrees. That will make complementary angles. So here are a couple options for you. You might have something that looks like this. Let's say this is 30 degrees and this is 60 degrees. Therefore, they're making a 90-degree angle, right? Those are complementary angles. But here's the thing. They don't have to be adjacent to be complementary. So you could just have an angle here and an angle. This is not going to be drawn to scale. Use your imagination a little bit. Let's say this is 60 and this is 30. Those still are considered complementary angles. So they don't have to be touching, they don't have to be adjacent for them to be complementary, okay? Same is true for supplementary. Supplementary angles add up to 180, and I have a little trick for you if you have trouble remembering which is which. It's not really a trick, a little just reminder for you. So complementary is a C, supplementary is an S. Which one comes first in the alphabet? C does. 90 and 180, which one comes first when you're counting? The 90, right? Before 180? Sorry, 180. Did I say 80? I might have said 80. So complementary is 90, supplementary is 180. If you just go alphabetically and numerically, you'll keep them together, okay? So supplementary, this is going to make a straight angle at times if they are adjacent. What's adjacent again? Next to. So if they share a vertex, supplementary. So let's say this is 50 and this is 130. We would say those are supplementary angles. They are adjacent supplementary angles. So sometimes there's more than one name that you can give them, but they are supplementary. Same would be true, however, if I gave you, come on. So say this one's 130. And this one's 50. It's an itty bitty 50. Okay, so supplementary, whether they are adjacent or not. Any questions on that so far? Okay, that's it for definitions for a little bit here. Let's look at this example. Using the terms that we just came up with, if you are given this picture, I want to know our angle BFD, so find B, find F, find D, and angle CFD adjacent. Are those adjacent angles? BFD and CFD. Who thinks yes, those are adjacent? Who thinks nope, not adjacent? Who thinks I have no idea? And that's totally okay. Remember, we like mistakes. Okay, here's the thing. If you look at angle BFD, so BFD, we're going to do a little highlighting here. Oh, sorry, lost my highlighter. Okay, there's BFD. Then you look at CFD. Here's C, here's F, here's D. That would be this angle. Do you remember the definition of adjacent angles? They have a common side, which these do. FD would be a common side. They have a common vertex. Do these have a common vertex? What's their vertex? F. And what was the third qualifier? No common interior points. Do these have common interior points? Yes. All of that purple in the middle, right? The overlap of the blue and the red is common interior points. So those are not adjacent. Okay? All right, let's get this stuff out of here. Oh, I'm using the wrong erase feature apparently. Okay, then our angle AFB and EFD vertical. So AFB and EFD. Are those vertical angles? What do vertical angles have? Opposite rays, right? So if I took FB here and I kept going in the opposite direction, pretend that line is straight, are they vertical angles? No. Okay, so it has to be that they're an extension, they're a straight line to make vertical angles. Do you see vertical angles in here? There are vertical angles, right? We could say that this angle here with this angle over here, those are vertical angles, but these two are not. Okay? All right, last one here. After I get all this junk out of here. Our AFE and BFC complementary. Remember, when you're naming an angle, the middle letter is your vertex. So AFE would be this one. BFC would be this one. So this angle and that angle, are those complementary? Yes. What was complementary? Add up to 90. So 62 and 28 give you a 90-degree angle. Okay? So your answer would be yes. Any questions on those? Okay, moving right along. There are things that you need markings for, and there's things that you don't need markings for. You're just allowed to assume them. So the things here that I'm giving you are the things that you are allowed to conclude even if there's no markings that tell us this thing is true. Okay? So things that you're allowed to conclude. The first one is you are allowed to say that angles are adjacent. So if I see a picture and it looks like this, okay, they don't have to tell me that this is a shared vertex and this is a shared side and there's no overlap. If you look at it and they appear adjacent, you're allowed to assume those are adjacent, okay? You're also allowed to assume adjacent supplementary. Why do you think you're allowed to assume adjacent supplementary? So they're next to each other and they add up to 180. Yeah, Jason.
Like for a straight angle?
Because it's a straight line, right? Usually you can look at a picture and you can say that's a straight line. So if they're adjacent and supplementary, that would look something like this. I can look at that picture. They don't have to tell me any angle measures, and I can say those are going to add up to 180, and they are next to each other, okay? And then the other one is you can assume vertical angles without any markings. So if I have a picture like this, I'm allowed to say that angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. Not supplementary, are vertical. Still on the last problem, okay? So those are the only three things that you can look at a picture, and if they gave you no markings, we still know they're true. Everything else you need markings for. If there's congruence, they need to mark that things are congruent, okay? You can't just say, well, they look the same. You have to know that they're the same with their markings. So we're going to look at this last example here. Based on those three things and what you see in this picture, I want to know everything that you know to be true about this picture. What's one thing that you know is true in this picture? Yeah, Chloe. Yes, okay, so that was marked for you, right? We know that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2 because it was given to us. That was marked, okay? What else can you assume?
3 and 5 are vertical.
You can say angle 3 and angle 5 are vertical angles. Okay. What else do we know to be true? Look at your list of 3 things. Do we have any of those? Chloe.
3 and 4 are supplementary.
And what? What was the second? Adjacent, right? They're adjacent supplementary. So you can be even more specific than supplementary. You can say angle 3 and angle 4 are adjacent supplementary running out of room angles. That's my abbreviation for angles, by the way. Sorry. So 3 and 4 are adjacent supplementary. What else? you have another pair of adjacent supplementary? Ethan? Right. You can say the same thing about 4 and 5. Angle 4 and angle 5, and I'm just going to do the little ditto marks, are adjacent supplementary angles. Okay. There's one more thing, but it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Do you know what it is? What was the first thing you're allowed to assume? I think it was the first thing anyway. Yeah. You're allowed to assume, or you're allowed to, just looking at a picture, say angles are adjacent, right? So right now I can say angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. Okay, I can also say angle 2 and angle 3 are adjacent, and so on and so forth. 3 and 4, 4 and 5, and 5 and 1. Okay, so all of those would be considered adjacent angles. Any questions on that? All right.